It is now a beautiful day here in Butler, North Carolina, and Crudup. Welcome to the Just Crudup Show. Is on April 27th, 2020. Well, April is 3 days away before my birthday, and it is going to be my birthday. It will be I'm going to be 36. So now we're going. It's a beautiful day, and I'm here to talk about this whole stuff going on. We're not even talking about the COVID-19. So we here to talk about some old times. I probably like to say something about home, taking care of my house. I got a lot of people up there and a lot of people out there. So anyway, it is what it is. But now, we are not there yet. We're almost getting there. So now, let's go at the beginning and let's see what has happened in Argentina. I mean, lesson day was, no, lesson day was last night. Lesson day was beautiful, and then it started to get cloudy and it started raining, and it was raining out here. It was last night. Last night it was raining out here. It was dawning and lighting up there in Button. But I gotta say, but what I'm seeing was light. And when I woke up in the morning, it was starting to get wet around here. It was starting to get wet up there. And boy, so I check out this whole thing, and I'm like, boy, I'm gonna be off. But I'm off. I'm on vacation right now, and all I can see is something else that ever happened. Now we're talking about Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, are y'all happy that there are no Patriots players? Well, for sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are the Patriots. I know it's not the end of the world for them. The NFL draft was pretty cool. It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Everything turned out to be fine. There were draft picks and there were everything, and that's everything for Mouse. But we're here to talk about Tom Brady starting to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 20 years ago, he was a Patriot, and 20 years later, he was the Tampa Bay Buccaneer now. Now that he's with Tampa Bay and in Detroit, and so is Gronkowski after being retired 2 years ago and then went back to the new one. Although he was about to sign for the WWE, but he went back to NFL football, starting his football career, or his return, making a comeback. And something like this it doesn't make any sense. Lots of Patriots fans very frustrated. Are you frustrated that Tom Brady is gone? Are you sad that Tom Brady gone and Bill and Ron Gronkowski gone? Yes, for sure. And I doubt about it. But see, all these Patriot fans, yes, you saw it, you know what was coming. Tom Brady, boy, boy, he's happy. He's thinking about New England. Now he's in Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. And yes, it was. And sometimes you're going to talk about, well, no, they never won the Super Bowl. Though they won the Super Bowl in 2003 on Super Bowl 37. And yeah, it seems to be like that. It seems to be like that for real. But it was coming, and it was in the new era of Tom Brady. The era of the Patriots, and in the beginning. So now Tom Brady seems like he's doing a great, wonderful time. He's going to do great. He's going to do a wonderful job of doing it. And yes, I'm not confused. Some people are not confused. It is what it is. So now, I get it. Yep. Allowed his sons to be DFA quarterbacks during the 2020 NFL draft. The New England Patriots have finally added some depth at the position. In the hours after the draft ended, the Patriots agreed to terms with two undrafted quarterbacks, means they now have four on their roster. According to NFL.com, the first quarterback signing came in the form of Louisiana Tech's J. Smith, who agreed to his deal on Saturday night. The Patriots then added another quarterback on Sunday, where they agreed to terms with the former Mexican State signing Carl Von Lichtman, according to NFL veteran free agent Cam Newton. Now, the Patriots. Now, the fact that the Patriots added two quarterbacks over the weekend isn't surprised, but it's as surprising that none of them came in the draft. With Tom Brady no longer in the Patriots, it seems like a lock that the Patriots will select at least one QB with 10 picks, but they ended up going 0 for 10. Who was looking to take a QB, but it didn't happen because the right solution just never came up. If we feel like we'll find the right release solution, essentially attract him. Belichick said Saturday, we dropped him down, and that was a big design. It can't happen, but it did. After making it through the entire draft without drafting a QB, it was almost foregone in the conclusion that the Patriots were going to now someone to the position. That's because the team player and personality, Nick Zard, had granted over the weekend that the team would be going into training camp with at least three quarterbacks, with two of those being Justice Shannon and Brian Howard. We're going to have a third quarterback on our roster, paired up with Jeff Borgam. We're going to have another player over here at this position. When he comes from and how he gets here is sort of to be determined. There are a few guys I think that we like and we feel comfortable with. Now it's just a matter of time how we get them on the team. As for two of the undrafted quarterbacks they added after the draft, Smith might be the more intelligent one. The former Louisiana Tech quarterback leads the Bulldogs to a 10-3 record during the 2019 season, where he completed 64.33% of his passing while throwing for 2 yards and 18 touchdowns, along with just five interceptions. Yeah. Luckily, also had this zero season during his final year at Michigan State. The former Spartans quarterback threw a zero for 3,079 yards and 17 touchdowns while leading Michigan State University to a 7-6 record. Although the Patriots had added two quarterbacks, they still have three other options if they want to add anyone else or a QB with more aspirations. And you can click out those options by clicking here. Luckily, and Smith were one of the 300 undrafted free agents that have signed new contracts over the past 24 hours. You can click out the full list of those who agree to deal by clicking here. So it does matter for real. Yes, it is. But it is what it is, and where it goes, it goes. Really is where it comes to comes. And the Patriots dynasty, the, the dynasty of the Patriot legacy of Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, and Walter Gossing's L is over. It has been over. And although they lost to the Titans on the wild card playoff, but for the Patriots, everything can happen. If they can pull together, hopefully can win a Super Bowl. Now this is just flat out gone. Every time we're there, can turn in. Yes. Now there is no clue. There ain't no clue. And whoever goes, and yes, it is. Now Here's the news of what might be taking place for real. The NBA draft might be coming and might be practicing now. According to the NBA, we're going to the NBA basketball now, and there's no updates on what might return. We had no updates on the NBA season return as soon as possible, as soon as this coronavirus. And according to CNN, that's what we get the plan, and that's what it's all about for sure. And here's the NBA on Monday announcing that it is targeting May 8th as a potential resumption of limit playoff workouts in those states where COVID-19 related restrictions are being lifted. The league has been shut down since March 11th when Utah Jazz All-Star Ruby Gilbert tested positive for the novel coronavirus. Since then, not least the team training factories or runs by players or coaches have been permitted. The NBA announced be permitted at the factory at any one time. No head or assistant coaches could participate, and group activities remains heavily, including practice or scrimmage. Players remain for collaboration from using non-team. Some states with everyday teams, including Georgia, Oklahoma, and Colorado, have announced plans to lift stay-at-home orders and reopen some non-essential business as soon as this weekend for states can identify activities. No particular date for what commencement of the NBA's season has been announced. Teams have completed 63 to 67 games of their 82-game regular season schedules before to the shutdown. And it says, and as of right now, and he knows. And yeah, it's the show for this time. So, and take a look. The last dance of Isn't That Funny? And how did it goes. Now we talked about last time. I know what they was part one, part two. I know Michael Jordan, who had signed for the Chicago Bulls and made history back in 1984. In the fall of 1984, he made a debut. And Michael Jordan looks incredible. He's a incredible player. He's a incredible athlete. He's one hell of an athlete for sure. And then he talked about the bad boys of the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, Bill Limber, and Dennis Rodman. But look, something they had special, and we're gonna go where it has to be started. Now, it's all about Michael Jordan versus the Detroit Pistons. Okay? Back in the days, both Pistons and the Bulls don't even like each other. It was late in the 80s. Late in the 80s, they just loved to hate each other. And the Detroit Pistons said they're going to smash the Bulls. They're going to destroy the Chicago Bulls. They're going to destroy Jordan's legacy and the Chicago Bulls for real. They're going to destroy Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls for real. That was back in the late 80s. Back in the late 80s, Jordan took control. After the Lakers had won the NBA title back in 87 and 88, Michael Jordan decided that he will be this whole stuff going on. And what has happened all of this rivalry between the Pistons and the Bulls seems to be dramatic. And it just got here. It was bad blood between the two. And now we're gonna go for this and We're going to check this thing out. Check it out, Lord. Check this thing out. Okay, here it is. It says the feud between the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls in the late 1980s and early 90s have been well documented. It was with hosted again in ESPN's new documentary series about Michael Jordan and the Bulls. The Last Dance episodes 3 and 4 of the series focus on the playoffs battles between the two teams and how the Bulls needed to overcome the Pistons in order to deform into champions. The series also touched on how the Bad Boys Pistons, prolonged physical with Michael Jordan and his teammates, how they refused to shake hands with Chicago after Detroit got swept in the 1991 playoffs. This didn't sit right with the Bulls, finally got the best of the Pistons. And Michael Jordan had said for the Detroit Pistons that he was supposed to like, that they did pick on Michael Jordan. It was Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons. Yes. And Michael Jordan says, I hate them. I hate them, Jordan said in a documentary. That hate carries even to this day. A key component to those Pistons teams was all-star singer Bill Limberman. Limberville. Bill Limberman is served as the author. Bill Limberman is served as the author of Detroit's Foswell defense. On Monday, Young Bill made an appearance in rivalry with the Bulls, and he made it clear that the fans of distance were moderate. Now, Bill Limbaugh said was always like that. He always like that, and everybody hates him. Everybody don't like Bill Limbaugh. It is all about the pitch stuff. The Detroit Pistons are the nationalist, dirtiest players in the game. They are the dirtiest players in the game that ever step foot in the court and pick on every teams. They are messing around all the teams. And every team don't like the Detroit Pistons at all. In the late 80s and 90s, it just doesn't make any sense. And those bad boys players, man, they are tough, they are strong, they are smart, they are getting after them. They are getting after them they were getting after Larry Bird. They were getting after Magic Johnson. They're getting after every team they have in Cleveland. While Dominic Wickens, Karl Malone, Magic Johnson, and the whole stuff going on. James Worthy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, and all this stuff there, all the players, except short, every other players. They had take out all the players. They go on to win the NBA, they go on to the NBA Finals, and they lost to the Lakers in Game 7 in 1988. They lost to the LA Lakers in 1988. They were close to win the title in Game 6, and then Game 7 they lost. And then everybody was happy. Everybody was happy. Yes, we beat the Pistons. Pistons lost. They cried. They sucked. They went home losers. And then we were living in the 89 season. The Pistons went smarter than ever, and they have beaten the Lakers for their revenge in Game 4 to win their first NBA title in 1989, and then they went back to back in 1990 to beat the Blazers in Game 5. And then it's just the way it is, and it's just absolutely, yes, absolutely. And that was 30 years ago. And the Pistons, look, they are better than ever. Look, they're national. They are the boss. So they went and cried for a year and a half about how bad we were for the game. But more importantly, they said we were bad people. Jim Bill said, we weren't bad people. We were just basketball players. Went in. That really sucked with me because um, they didn't know who we are or what we are about any asking favors in our family life. But all that winning they did, I didn't want to shake their hand. They were just winners. They were just winners. So it's just real bit. It just can't out. Serious, get down quick. We got old. They got past us. Well, okay, move on. It seems like Lindbergh doesn't have any remorse on how his and his teammates handling things back then. It's because he does it. So why would I regret it now today? I don't care what the miller says about me. I never did. Jim Bill said, if I did, I'd be a basket case. Especially back then. I was about I was about winning basketball games and winning championships and did whatever I had to do to get the most of the car world champions. And they said one of the things that made the rivalry between the Pistons and the Bulls so completely during this day was the fact that they seemed to be general agreement between the two teams. And based off the recent comments by members of both sides, it's clear that those feelings haven't sustained. And that's what anybody was talking about was off of the continuing side. For 2 years, they won the NBA title. And then 1991, they got swept by the Bulls, and then the Detroit Bad Bulls Pistons just walk off the court with the Chicago Bulls players, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and the rest of the Chicago Bulls, and the coach Phil Johnson saw them walk off, didn't say a word, they didn't shake hands, they just walk off the court, and you see the Detroit Pistons coach hugging, and then it's just not, and it's just back a long way back, 29 years ago. So it is what it is, and thanks, and Michael Jordan. Before the Bulls went on to win that first NBA title in 1991, Michael Jordan had held a trophy. I think Jordan before, and that was his moment. And so it is what it is. And we're looking for the part five and part six. The last dance. So I have to say for now. And you can like me on Facebook and follow me on YouTube and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Peace out. I gotta take a walk.